Albuquerque city election is about to wrap up. Just an hour and a half left to cast your vote.
Voters are deciding on a number of candidates and issues, but the race everyone is watching this evening is the mayor's race. Incumbent R.J. Berry is hoping for another 4 years, but he's being challenged by former Public Safety Director Pete Donnelly and retired police officer Paul Hay. News 13's Cole Miller is live in Southwest Albuquerque with more.
Good evening, Dean, Jessica. We're out here at the Morales Community Center, where right now things are pretty quiet, but volunteers inside tell me it's been pretty steady most of the day. We'll start seeing some of those early election results when the polls close at 7. It's the final push for the incumbent.
I just wanted to call and remind you that it's election day and ask you if we can count on your vote for Mayor Berry.
The lone Democrat.
I'm a volunteer for Pete Donnelly for mayor.
And the self-proclaimed underdog.
This is an election of David versus Goliath.
All three asking you to fill in the bubble by their name for mayor of Albuquerque. Pete Donnelly hit the polls when they opened at 7 this morning. So did Mayor Richard Berry along with his wife. Paul Hay voted early in an election he calls absolutely critical.
This election is not about me. It's about fixing the city of Albuquerque. If you don't vote, you don't win. If you don't win, the city doesn't change.
The former APD cop says crime has gone up since Berry took office, but Berry argues otherwise, saying the streets are safer.
We've had a good first 4 years. We've had a good first term, have got a lot accomplished.
Over at the Donnelly camp, more than 25,000 phone calls have been made in the past few weeks. The former public safety director and, quote, staunch Democrat says he's optimistic.
This election is going to be decided on turnout, and we think we're going to have a pretty good turnout of Democrats. So very optimistic. I think this race is doable.
As for Hay, he's kept things pretty simple, handling most of his campaign by himself. He's calling for more work in the city.
Jobs, 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 and jobs now. Not a year from now, not 2 years from now, now.
Berry says he's ready to get to work first thing tomorrow if re-elected. Now, polls across the city are open for another 90 minutes or so, again closing at 7 o'clock tonight.